Hello, I am Grace. I live in Tucson, Arizona. I am an adult female and I have autism. I did not get diagnosed until my 30s, so that has greatly affected my life and the things that happened to me throughout my life because of the autism. And I also have PTSD from my life events, and I have ADHD as well. And they like to call people high functioning or low functioning, and I know a lot about that. I have 2 children on the spectrum, so I'm a single parent now, and I want to start a series of videos because I can't find real help in Tucson for people like me. But I've been doing lots of research and I watch lots of videos about autism and read scientific papers and TED Talks, if you will, and there's shows that are fun to watch that have autistic characters in them now. So spectrum, indeed. The topic of this video is mostly to introduce myself, and we can talk about different mental health issues. We can talk about autism in childhood differences on the spectrum. Not all autistic kids are the same. Not all autistic boys or autistic girls are the same. A lot of this is common knowledge, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's not in Tucson. I feel like from what I've tried to discover, the help for autistic adults in Tucson is very minimal, and I cannot, though I have searched, I cannot find an autistic adult community here where people share information and support each other on. So fine, how I try to start this now. My word speak is different when I have some stress. So hablo español. I speak Spanish. Sometimes when I have many thoughts, I stop speaking clearly, and someone in my life called it Yoda speak or backwards talking or whatever. But I have many traits that we could talk about. So okay, all right, the video has been 3 minutes and 58 seconds long so far. I am smiling. These are my glasses. I wear them. I do things when I have stress, so we can cover some basics. Hello, Tucson, and like I said, my name is Grace, and I am on the spectrum. Yep. I call people humans. That's a little bit about me. I would like to know about you guys. So autism spectrum, that includes something called Asperger's, which from former diagnoses, Asperger's was an acceptable diagnosis. However, in the medical community, they have changed it to autism spectrum disorder, and there are levels. So they have level 1 being the least severe, level 2 and level 3. There are many stereotypes. Like I said, we can go over all of this information on. So this is my first video, and I would just really like anyone who watches this and would like more information. They don't know about autism. You think you might have it. You got a diagnosis. You don't know how you feel. You know somebody. You know, who cares? This is freedom on, you know, the internet. So here we are, and on comments and questions and you know, my credentials. I am autistic. I have PTSD. And I have ADHD. So another diagnosis label on me is social phobia. So that's a good one. It's also mixed in between, you know, PTSD and the autism, right? When you have social experiences as an autistic person, and then you don't understand, and they hurt you, and they can traumatize you, right? And, you know, then you develop lasting fears, you know, about social interaction. And not everyone on the spectrum wants to or is able to engage socially. That's not the case for me. Females on the autism spectrum frequently present in a completely different way than the males, and many of them go undiagnosed. I want to change that here in Tucson. Okay? I don't know about other places in the country where they have more knowledge or more progressive mental health resources for females. But from my experience, the increasing awareness needs to happen, because girls especially are falling through the cracks, being misdiagnosed with other things, you know, on into their teen years, using drugs and alcohol, sex to cope with their feelings or to fit in, things like that. All right, well, this video's been 8 minutes long, so I don't know if you're bored, but a lot of people on the spectrum can get bored. So in the interest of not trailing off, probably already did, yeah. So we can talk about me, we can talk about autism, we can talk about whatever. So I can share personal things. Sometimes I care, sometimes I don't. Some therapists help, some therapists don't. We can talk about being on disability, we could talk about money issues. You know, I have a lot of those things. You know, and as far as, you know, like religion goes, you know, maybe that's not appropriate to talk about when you're talking about helping people with autism or not. But, you know, at some point I might have to mention Jesus. It's only hard to say because there's a lot of people who are Christian, but they're not nice, and they are very judgmental, and, you know, they hurt people. So I don't want to be associated with the judgmental kind. You know, I'm totally LGBTQ friendly, and, you know, all the humans in the world have some connection to God. So I'm not here to judge people at all. So again, leave your comments. Feel free to subscribe. I just want to get my thoughts out there publicly so that, I can start trying to build something here. If you are from a different city or state or even country and you are interested in some of the things I have to say or am trying to start down here in Tucson, please reach out. So I'm going to try to put some details somewhere. Anyway, like I said, first video. All right, my name's Grace. Welcome to Tucson. Tucson Autism something. Grace's channel. All right. Love, peace, chicken grease, live long and prosper. Adios. Sayonara. That's Japanese, right? Au revoir, that's French. And assalamu alaikum. Peace be with you all. Yes, thank you, bye.